Hey guys, I just got my hands on the Freefall Data Systems SonoAlti 3V. The V means that it vocally tells you the altitude. This device is amazing, and I'm going to introduce you to the web interface for configuration. It's actually got 3 user profiles, but check out the following video. Preparing to connect the unit. First we need to press and hold the USB button. Tells us it's ready to connect. We need to use the red data cable that comes with it. There is a USB port on the side, so we need to slide that one in there. Probably got it upside down. Second time's a charm. And now we get the light that comes on to tell us we're connected. I've just followed the instructions to connect the altimeter to the computer. I've used the red cable as you've seen. I pressed and held the USB button. It's given me an announcement. I've then plugged in the cable and then I've clicked on connect here. So now I'm connected. So we have 3 user presets in here. I'm not sure yet how to switch between them. I'm only one jumper using this unit, so I would possibly set one up for hop and pops, one for full altitude, and when I do other things with C and D licenses later, I'm sure there'll be other settings that I'll use. But are we looking at currently preset and battery status? That's good to know the thing's operating. Do we want post-jump info like exit altitude, free fall time, canopy time? You can see the options on here. I'm just going to say yes. I'm not using metric, I'm using imperial. So let's come down to user 1 preset. So my landing area is 0 feet above or lower than the takeoff altitude. So if your runway and landing area are at different altitudes, you really want to look at setting this at the differential to make your landing as safe as possible. Do I want it to abbreviate 1.8 for 1,800 or 10 instead of 10,000? I don't want abbreviations for now. I'm going to ask for announcements every 1,000 feet. I want to be more altitude aware on the ascent. I guess I could be less aware on the way up, so let's set 2,000. What should be announced? Climb rate and altitude, so let's announce that. Gives you an idea of how long we're going to be at the altitude we're going to jump. In what altitude or range on the way up should I be looking for these announcements? Well, I'm going to say 1,000 and above. I'm not going to 30,000 feet, but I don't see any harm in that. I should know where I am in the sky on the way up. How loud? You'll hear from 1 to be very quiet to very loud. I'm using the big ear protection, so I want it as loud as possible. In here, I can do exit altitude. So if we're doing preset 1, we're doing full altitude. I want to know that we're approaching altitude, which I'm sure I would be with everyone in the plane, but I'm just going to set that one to say that we're approaching exit altitude. Pin check, let's do a pin check. I'm just going to reset those so you can hear this. So it'll tell me pin check, and I would probably set that one at 9,500 feet. I'll reach behind me and check the pin. So seatbelts 1,500 on the way up, 9,500. Let's check the pins one more time. Handle checks at 10.5, approaching exit. I think that's good for the ascent. Now let's look at freefall. What should the threshold be for speed? Default is 80. I'm going to leave that there. Do we want to abbreviate readings on the way down? No. I'm going to have it read fully. I'm going to have it read at every 1,000 feet. I'm only going to worry about altitude. I'm not really worried about freefall speed. I'm not a speed demon looking for that. And in what range should I have the announcements? Yeah, I want all the way down. So again, the loudest I can have. I'm going to do a break off at 5 and a pull reminder at 4. And I can put my own alarms in here, campfire, break off, whatever it is that I'm doing. Going head down, hard deck, handle checks. All of these are options. There's some more out of the view here. but I think break off and exit are going to be good for Freefall. Canopy settings. So do I want abbreviation? Yeah, I can do abbreviations. I'm at 2005. I can say no if I want to hear. I'm going to have it every 500 feet for announcements. I don't worry about descent rate. In what range? Again, 0 to whatever altitude I am. And I'm going to have an alarm for decision altitude, downwind leg at 1000, base leg at 55 to make sure I'm on final approach. I probably want to change those a little bit so that I'm at downwind leg. So I've already got downwind leg. I want my base leg. So let's say that at 750 feet. We'll insert that one, and we will do final approach. And we'll do that at 600. Again, these are sort of the last ditch kind of reminders so that if you're not paying attention, these are going to get you on board. So that's user 1. I can go into user 2 if I did wingsuiting and hop and pops. I could probably go and do one of these for that, which would be pretty useful. But those are the settings for the basics there. So let's leave that there. Pick up your SonoAlti 3V today. Go and grab it through your local drop zone if you can. If you've got a local store like Square 2 in Eloy, they're amazing. They support the community really well. They always give out great advice. If you can support them, great. If you don't have one nearby, give freefalldatasystems.com a shout and pick yours up there.